Hey Explorers, we are coming up into
Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine. We've never been. Coming up next on
D&G Explorers.
Dilly Dilly. Hey Explorers,
hey everybody.
It is September 24th.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Stop
and,
counting.
We are just coming up into Portland, Maine. So we're going to go see what it looks like arriving into port. But Greg, you want to see some fun facts today? What makes Portland so special? Tell us what makes Portland so special. Fun fact.
It's the most populous city in the U.S. state of Maine. Portland's economy relies mostly on the service sector and tourism. The Old Port District is known for its 19th century architecture and nightlife. Marine industry still plays an important role in the city's economy with an active waterfront that supports fishing and commercial shipping. The Port of Portland is the largest tonnage seaport in New England. The city seal depicts a phoenix rising from ashes, which is a reference to the recoveries from 4 devastating fires. Portland was named after the English Isle of Portland, Dorset.
Dorset.
I think it's Dorset.
Dorset.
In turn, the city of Portland, Oregon was named after Portland, Maine. Portland itself comes from the Old English word Portlanda, which literally means land surrounding a harbor.
That's pretty interesting because I was more familiar with Portland, Oregon, since we're from the West Coast, than I was Portland, Maine. So it's interesting to know that Portland, Oregon was named after
There's 2
Portland,
Portlands.
Maine. Yeah. So we do have a shore excursion today. We have
A ride carriage.
it is
Carriage
called,
ride.
It is called Portland by Horse-Drawn Wagon, and we have our tickets. All 3 of us have tickets. The cost of this excursion was $59, and let's tell you what it is, what makes it so exciting. We chose excursions that were going to be more appropriate for my mom, because she does have a little bit of walking around issues. She can't walk at a quick pace and she can't climb a lot of stairs, so we catered our excursions for her. So this is a description of what it says. Alright, this tour is a level 1 tour. So what is a level 1 tour? The tour with this designation, no, I can't even talk.
Designation?
Thank you so much. Designation involve walking over relatively level terrain. Comfortable shoes are recommended. Alright, so this is what our tour is. It's Portland by Horse-Drawn Wagon. It's approximately 1.5 hours. Again, it's level 1. So it is enjoy the rustic beauty of a 19th century horse-drawn wagon ride through the city of Portland. Your matched team of magnificent horses will tour you comfortably through the narrow streets of the city. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, named a jewel by the sea. Your experienced guide will point out all the historical sites of this magnificent jewel we call Portland. Your tour will include Portland's working waterfront, the Eastern Promenade with its spectacular views of Casco Bay and the Calendar Islands, the Portland Observatory, which was used to notify the city of ships' arrival, Monument Square with its tribute to those who gave their lives for freedom, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's home and Longfellow Square. Your guide will discuss the history of Portland from its beginning as part of Massachusetts to its independence and how the city was destroyed 4 times and rebuilt. Guests must be able to negotiate 3 large steps to disembark the wagon. This tour is not suitable for guests in wheelchairs.
You say negotiate?
Yes, I said negotiate. So that is going to be our tour, you guys. So we're going to see if this actually matches the description of it and if we recommend it. So we're excited. This is the first of our 4 tours.
It's a horse-drawn carriage. Need I say more?
It should
That
be
sounds
fun.
very fun.
Yes, it does. As long as the horse doesn't run down the streets uncontrollably.
Hang on to your girdles and your undies and everything, I guess.
So it says for us to meet here, our meeting point is at the Escape Theater on deck 7. Our meeting time is at 8:15. Our excursion time is at 10:37. So all that we have to worry about is going to the meeting point in the Escape Theater.
Oh, so someone from Norwegian's going to take us to the person?
Yes.
Oh. Is that because we got it through Norwegian?
We
they
got
wouldn't
it.
be doing this if we didn't do it through Norwegian?
If we didn't go through Norwegian, we would be going on our own and finding the place that we booked it for. So, yes, that's the meeting point. So there's...
And the boat cannot, or the ship cannot leave without you if you're late back from your excursion.
Yes, you won't be one of those cruise
I highly
ships.
doubt we'll be late. We'll be back on the ship before the ship even gets ready to leave.
Oh, Big Explorer, Little Explorer in Oakland. I mean, in Portland. And we're going to go outside right now.
He's not awake yet.
We're going to come out right now and see what's going on as we come up into the harbor.
Oh, wow.
Here we are, guys, coming up into Portland, Maine. Do you see those lighthouses over there?
Yep. It's pretty cold right now. That's because we're up north. It's not the Bahamas this time. It's a little cold. It's like 60-something degrees right now.
All right, Greg, so our meeting point is at the Escape Theater, and there's a lot of people in here. So it looks like all the people who have excursions booked through Norwegian are in this theater, which is what we saw the choir of man yesterday. So I guess we're supposed to wait until they call us by our tour number, so we will find out, but we're going to show you what it looks like out here. All right, Greg, we got into this theater about a little bit before 8 o'clock. It said to show up by 8:15, and as you can see behind us, there's a lot of people here. Our tour isn't until 10:37, so that's a long wait if we have to wait in here for a couple of hours before our tour starts. So we'll find out.
All of you, so we already are clear. The captain has said, yes, go ahead with your tour, so perfect. So we are so ready. So once again, I need you to have ready, please, your room cards, your tour tickets, and your photo IDs, as you will need it when you return back to the ship. All right? So once again, on your tour tickets, on top of your tour tickets, on the left side, you will see 4 letters followed by 4 numbers and the tour name. So this morning I will be using only the 4-digit numbers followed by the tour name. These tours will go to the buses number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the first tour that I'm calling is 0212, the best of Portland and Kennebunk Port. Follow Lisette. On the port side, go down to deck 4. So right now, I'm announcing the first tour, 0212, best of Portland and Kennebunk Port. Please proceed to deck 4.
All right, Greg, our first time and our first moments on Portland, Maine. This is our first glimpse of the casino. I mean the casino.
The casino.
The first glimpse of the Escape. Good morning. How are you?
How are you all this morning?
Good. Thank you so much. All right, Greg. It is 8:56. Our tour is supposed to start at 10:37. So we actually are getting started. We are waiting
we have a lot of time
for
left.
4 more people before we can take off. There's Mom. This is everyone else that is on our cruise.
We have sing-alongs while we're going along. We'll sing.
Ready?
Yeah.
Joan.
How do you spell that?
You're one of those people.
First name is Smith.
Oh, he got all his bases covered.
Smith and Jones.
He wanted to name him Doctor, but his wife wouldn't let him. They call him Dr. Jones.
What are your names?
Derek.
Derek, Vern,
Nice to meet you, Vern.
Gregory.
Gregory, Kevin,
Where are you all from?
Nice meeting you.
Valerie. Very nice to meet you, Valerie.
Central California, Fresno.
Fresno? Seattle area? Oh,
Hello.
Rochester, New
Head
York.
stuff. You see that?
Abilene out West Texas.
Oh my.
This is a 3-hour tour. It's going to be like Gilligan's
I
Island.
thought it was an hour and a half.
It is. It's an hour and a half.
No.
An hour and a half.
See, stop spreading rumors.
Okay, who's the millionaire and who's going to be the millionaire?
Back in the 1850s, this was filled in, and the railroad came to Portland in 1850. That was a tremendous boon to the economy, because then they could ship products by rail rather than just by ship. And that included grain, molasses, sugar, lumber. Now, right when we come back, I'll show you a mural that gives you a good depiction of all that. So, we're going to travel right through the heart of the city. Maine is a very big state. Portland has a very historic past.
So we're stopping a little bit on this tour to get some horses some drink of water, and they know where they are. And so look where Gregory is. Gregory is out petting the horses. Really cool. This is a park here. So this was built after the last fire. I forgot what he said why the park was built. So you might have heard it in the comments, but they said since at that time everything was wood, they now made everything brick since that time because they didn't want it to be destroyed. So if you didn't hear it, he said which is our tour guide Keith, not Keith, his last name is Jones. I think his name's Keith. He was saying that some children were lighting fireworks close to where our ship is docked, and it caught fire and it burned the city down, leaving 10,000 people homeless. So this is now everything is brick around here since that time they built it, and this is just a little stop along the way so the horses can get some drink. So this is City Hall coming up. This is the 3rd City Hall that was built because of the fire, and I took a picture of it, so I'll put it in, but there is a picture of the phoenix, which is a seal of the city. So it's really cool. This is the financial district of Portland.
Cannonballs in this church from when British Captain Moab bombed Portland in 1775.
Oh, she came to take them back.
The city comics. Look at that Walgreens, Greg. It's a grand opening. I've never seen a Walgreens like that before. So tourism brings $6 million.
$6 billion. billion.
That's from Big Explorer.
Off it'll end and we're going to get a rebate.
Madera.
That's what reminded me of it. We also, tourism is #1 here. And it's not just the fishing, mountain climbing, all kinds of outdoor activities.
The B&N baked beans,
I didn't say this.
which I'm not sure if I've had any before. A lot of old houses here in Portland, Maine. Really nice.
Once we get up to
Look at some of these houses along here. So this is the original front, which is a Victorian style of the hospital. And then you have a lot of these Victorian style houses. These are beautiful.
I can see some of the clouds. Obscure white mountains.
Is it gonna be rain?
We're not going to talk about that.
Gotcha.
So we are at our second stop along the way on the horse-drawn carriage. You can see the horses getting a little bit of rest here, and we're going to go through a lookout. This was Thomas Brackett Czar Reed. So Thomas Brackett Czar Reed, that's a local politician, and we're going to show the view from this lookout point. It looks really nice here. This is really nice vantage point, huh?
Just so you know, this is the Four Rivers where the ship is berthed or docked right now. You can't see the ship though from here.
Is it actually in a river?
This is the Four Rivers.
Is
That's what it's
this salt water, or is this an...
called. I think it's the actual ocean, but they call it the Four Rivers.
Wow. Pretty cool. I will tell you, the original thoughts on this was, I wasn't too sure when I saw, I noticed in the pictures they didn't show you what the carriage would look like. So in your mind you're thinking of a carriage with like a nice little fancy one. I didn't know how many people were going to be on it, but it isn't actually too bad. When I first saw the cart though, I was thinking okay, this looks, I don't know what kind of tour this is going to be, but they're actually good. I'm at the back of it, so I'm able to get some good shots of video. But I'm so far really enjoying this. I think we're probably a good, maybe 2/3 of the way through it. But so far having a good time, learning a lot of information about Portland. Goodbye, Thomas Brackett Czar Reed, statesman and man of conscience. John Ford. His name is Buffini or something, his original name, but when he moved to Hollywood, it became John Ford.
want to take this opportunity to thank you all for visiting with us today.
Hey, where were we today, Greg?
We're in Portland, Maine, and we went on a horse-drawn carriage. Wasn't really what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like just us three in like a carriage, but it was more like a hayride type of thing with a bunch of people with us. But it had a lot of historical facts and things, so that was pretty cool.
I noticed, because if we're gonna compare, we were gonna compare, is it like what they say it is? The one thing I did realize is they never showed a picture. They just showed the horses with the blinders on. They never showed the actual carriage of what it looked like. So
I got to pet the horses. I took pictures of the horses from the front to see their faces, and I forgot, I think their name was Bob and Steve, or Bill and Steve, or something like that.
well, you're better than me because I didn't even know they had names.
Yep, I asked. And they were Belgian horses. They almost looked like Clydesdales.
They were really,
They were really
cool.
nice.
We but
Beautiful horses.
it was $59 for the excursion. Do you think
For
it was
an
worth?
hour and a half.
Do you think it was worth it?
I think it was worth it to do it once at least. Probably wouldn't do it again, and we felt bad for the horses because they were carrying probably like maybe 3 tons or more worth of people.
I think we went to the buffet a little bit too many times already on this trip.
Well, I wasn't talking about me, maybe you, but no.
All right, so one of the things we wanted to do was go to the Maine narrow gauge, and we are coming up. So our ship was just on the other side. We're gonna try to get some tickets. Hopefully we can get onto this one. If not, we'll be on the next one, so we'll see.
Well, Gilbert's is right there.
Yeah, all right, Greg, we are going to resume our mission. So we were gonna go down to the American Lobster
Now we're
thing.
going to
I
Gilbert's
hear
Chowder House.
this is the place to go, so we are going to get lobster roll.
Or something lobster.
Dilly dilly.
Jelly jelly.
You gotta be loud because it's his iPhone. You're good. Hi, I'm Kevin.
And Frank from Cruising with Wheels.